big fan of the Dells. It's a tourist trap.
I'm not gonna call it a dream vacation, but...
And it is like even 10 times worse of a tourist trap.
Skip the Dells, come here.
It was fun.
It's been a month or two and we're finally moving. We're gonna head down to the Wisconsin Dells and meet some friends down there, spend a week, get a little traveling back in this summer. We're looking forward to seeing our friends, and I can honestly tell you, I'm not too excited about going back to the Dells. I grew up down in that area. I worked at Noah's Ark for 4 years as a lifeguard during the summer, and not a big fan of the Dells. It's a tourist trap. But there is a draw to the Dells, and we're gonna take you to where you should go if you do come to the Wisconsin Dells. The real places to go, not the tourist ones. Maya is sitting in the air-conditioned car waiting to go. We actually can't hook it up as the tow system is not fully in place yet on our new car, but we're loving our new car. We're looking forward to being able to get the whole tow system set up. Just not ready yet. How's it looking in here?
Looking good.
Think we remembered to do everything after being stationary for a couple of months?
I hope so.
Let's warm up.
Hydrate when you drive. Turn the power off.
Yep, bring the slides in, and then we're gonna go down to our dream vacation in the Dells.
I'm not gonna call it a dream vacation, but...
Oh, there's an awesome Martin Zeller song back in the day. Check it out.
All right.
Here we go. Let's hit the road.
Been saving now, we're over here. Let's pack the kids, get out of here. We'll leave behind our troubles for a week. Yeah, we'll borrow the pop from Dennis and Steve. Just tell the boss I gotta leave. Be the best week of our lives, I can tell. Check out dream vacation in the Dells.
Tow bars came flipping down and started dragging. I'll step away a little bit from the rig as the engine's pretty loud. We were able to pull over safely. We decided now that we're actually going to just remove the whole entire tow bar back there just to be safe. But the spot we did manage to pull over is there's the strip club here and a nudist camp right behind us. I guess there's something for everyone. If you're looking for a place to have a lot of fun, I guess come right up north of Black River Falls in Wisconsin. We're not into that type of thing, but if you are, I guess there's something for you out here in the north woods of Wisconsin.
Well, isn't that special?
Plan C, we're bungee cording it. The key for that actually is in a box we left in our storage unit because we weren't towing. We didn't need that box to come with. But I think we're gonna get on the road again. Always adventures in RVing.
Who could trick us into doing that? Could have been Satan.
As Maya and I are in the tow vehicle, we do have a set of walkie-talkies, radios, that Joel and I have been communicating on. He just let me know that there is obviously a slowdown. The left lane is actually in a dead stop. We're kind of still moving, but there's a trailer coming up here on the right. Doing it this way with the walkie-talkies not only helps when setting up and taking down, making sure that we are communicating is the number one thing. So hopefully we'll get past this, whatever's on the side of the road, and be back on our way.
The issue was actually a travel trailer. Hopefully they're okay. They look like it. They're out fixing a wheel, and it looked like they had a blowout on the travel trailer wheel itself, and they're replacing it currently. Safe travels. Sad to see a fellow RVer having to pull over because of tire issues. But that's also why you want to make sure when you are traveling that you have a tire pressure monitoring system. And that reminds me, we need to hook it up to the new car.
We are staying at Arrowhead Campground, which is an encore park from Thousand Trails. We have a nice large site. It was a little bit unlevel, but we managed to get her done. But it's really large. We're right now near the camp store and the office, and it looks like we're within walking distance of the pool. But we're gonna head down to Baraboo, which is about a half-hour drive from here, and check out a brewery and a distillery.
Cheers.
We're at Tumble Brewery and Kitchen. We just ordered their specialty beers, and I got a glacial drift oatmeal maple stout.
That's a mouthful.
And it's actually really different. You really taste the maple.
Read the title.
Yeah, it is.
And I got the Chuck Brown Dog, the brown ale.
They're
Very
both
good.
really good. So they have an awesome outside patio area. I see tonight they have live music, and it looked like they might have live music almost every single night. But this is a really cool vibe here, and it's got really good reviews for good food. We're gonna find out.
Can't wait. It's even got roasted vegetables in the au jus. Awesome.
So we both got the French dip. I got the Swiss, and Joel got the original, and amazing. And the root vegetables that are inside the bottom in the jus are to die for.
They are a great idea. We're going to try to take them home.
I like to saving those for leftovers. We would totally recommend a stop in at Tumble Rock Brewing and Kitchen, eating and drinking right outside the gates to one of the best state parks in all of Wisconsin, Devil's Lake State Park, and this is properly named after the Tumble Rock in the park. Fitting. Definitely check this place out.
Driftless Glen Distillery, and we're going to take the tour. Can't wait to see what this is all about. Plus, there's a tasting at the end, of course.
Yeah, and here we go, chasing that sunshine again. Here we go. It's raining on our distillery tour.
Good thing we don't have far to go.
I think we're gonna make it.
Very interesting.
All right, Joel just tried the devil's candy. This is weird. It's not bad. It's just so different.
Not good, not bad.
I wouldn't say it's candy. Devil needs a better taste.
She's going to the devil.
What?
What is the other name it can be called?
The bung juice.
That tastes more like that than devil's candy.
Can't help her.
Stuck under my nails.
That's part of tour day. Well, we just finished our tour at the Driftless Glen Distillery, and what a tour it was.
Oh, it's well worth it. Very educational on not only the process that's involved, but I did learn something. where there's 2 different vats. One's copper, one's stainless steel, because the stainless steel is normally used for the gin and the vodkas because they don't do well in copper.
Yeah, they don't want the color coming off the copper, so that's why it's white.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
But they have one of the tallest copper stills outside of the state of Kentucky.
It's pretty tall.
I think it's 44 feet.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Pretty cool. But this is definitely worth a stop if you're in the Baraboo, Wisconsin area, just right outside the Dells. Skip the Dells, come here.
It was fun.
We were taking bets on whether to hide or not.
Alright. We're gonna go aimlessly wander in the woods.
Yep, aimlessly wandered through the woods.
We're at Mirror Lake State Park, just outside Wisconsin Dells. We would recommend, if you're going to come to multiple parks in the state of Wisconsin, to actually buy a trail pass for your car. I believe it was $38 for us out-of-staters, because we're from South Dakota now, you know. All right, we have been on the trail for a total of 6 minutes, and we're already showing that we're heading in the wrong direction. We don't know what we did.
Following Deb.
See, another justifying day with Deb, right?
Lost in the woods and eaten by a bear.
We are literally back
So we've done 1
to
mile.
the car, but we've got 1 mile in.
So we've been
We're
lost
back
for
to
a mile. Well, no, we got on the trail about a quarter mile ago.
So we gotta go that way. So both us and our friends have all trails. We're out on the trails with Nick and Peggy, and we're having a great time. But I think Peggy and Joel are going to revoke mine and Nick's trail guiding service for them as we're off the trail again. So this is quite a venture here at Mirror Lake. It's actually nice when there's an actual sign that tells you where you're going.
3 miles in and we're just getting started.
So we made it to Echo Rock, and Joel thinks he found the echo chamber.
I found it. There's the echo chamber at Echo Rock.
How's it work?
You go yell in it and it echoes.
What we're looking at through the trees over here might look like a fancy house, but that's actually the #1 rated supper club in the state of Wisconsin, Eshnala. We looked it up and it's way too expensive to go to. We're gonna tell you, this is a fancy steakhouse, not a supper club. A true Wisconsin supper club is affordable, local, great atmosphere, great time. And did I say affordable? Because it is. That one's not. Joel's gonna cross the bridge.
I'm gonna look up here so I don't have to look down because, again, Death Defying Day with Deb involved a lot of heights today. Sketchy trails where she was trying to push me in the water.
I was not trying to push him in the water.
Our friends even ran and went ahead because they're afraid of what she's going to do to me. I was just telling Nick, I think that they just gave a drunk guy a tractor and a mower and said, go mow a trail somewhere. And this is what we got.
It's scenic.
Oh yeah, scenic and so peaceful.
Power line and the expressway.
What if you want us to do hitchhiking?
What other scenic things do you want to see in Wisconsin?
All right, we made it.
Survived the big Mirror Lake debacle.
I would tell you that this view is absolutely gorgeous. However, right now it looks like it's all foggy and it ain't.
Well, it's not actually fog.
No.
It is smoke from the wildfires in Canada.
It is, so it's not as beautiful as it normally is here, but we are at Devil's Lake State Park. And it is probably the best state park in all of Wisconsin.
Well, Peninsula State Park's pretty good too.
It is, but this one, the hiking is absolutely amazing. I've been coming here since I was a kid, but the state park was actually formed in 1911 to prevent this area from actually being quarried.
Yeah, it was an active quarry, and then they stopped doing it because they didn't want to blow up all the bluffs or have it become private homes, so they made it a state park, and it is gorgeous.
Yeah, the south side of the park, which wasn't purchased until the 1960s, had actual quarries going until then. But now this is just amazing state park. So we're lucky. Today we're meeting up with our friends Todd and Lita, and we're gonna go hiking.
Bringing our water.
All right.
There she's calling.
Like we said, we're here with our friends, and luckily Lita knows these trails. So if we get lost, it's not my fault. Right, Joel? It's not going to be my fault today.
It's Lita's fault. Well, that can't be said yet. You can still get us lost.
That's true. Make sure that you wear good shoes always when you come to Devil's Lake State Park. Bring water and bug spray. So we are actually on our way, me, Lita, and Todd, to look at the Devil's Doorway. Joel stayed up top. This was getting too much height for him, so he'll be able to watch this video later. Right here is the Devil's Doorway. All right, we survived.
We did.
Lita did not get us lost.
For long.
But man, Devil's Lake State Park tip, come early to beat the crowds.
It's, we're getting off the East Bluff Trail at about 11:30, and it's packed.
There was no one in the parking lots when we got here, and now it'd be hard to find a parking space.
Yeah. Definitely come early, beat the parking, beat the people, beat the heat.
And if you're like Joel, stay away from the edge.
Survived. Death-defying day.
It was not a death-defying day with me. I left him up on a very secure location while we went down and looked at Devil's Tower. You were safe.
That wasn't the only dangerous part. There were several drop-offs along the way.
Another beautiful hike. We're showing it was 3.82 miles that we did. Really awesome. Love Devil's Lake State Park here in Wisconsin. It's amazing.
Good hike. Time for some beer.
Alright, after a nice long hike, we're now here at Vintage Brewing in Sauk City to have some lunch and a beer, because we deserve it.
For sure.
I got the Scaredy Cat. Remember what you have?
Butternut Road. Pretty good.
Cheers. Alright, you guys. There's 3 different locations for Vintage Brewing Company, but the one in Sauk City, Wisconsin is just amazing.
Yeah, it's a really nice newer building right on the Wisconsin River. Great outdoor seating. The inside's gorgeous, and the beer was great, and the food was great.
Oh my gosh, the food was so good. We both had the chicken bacon wrapped with buffalo sauce added, and so good. I got half of mine.
I made the mistake of eating the whole thing.
But we'll eat this together tomorrow for lunch. But now we're gonna head back to the RV and check on Maya.
Give her some exercise.
I think we're gonna take her for a little walk. So we drove the strip,
Wow, huge change. The last year, I'll be honest, that I worked here was 1997, and probably the last time I've actually driven through the Dells. And it is like even 10 times worse of a tourist trap than it was when I used to work here. When I was here, there was no Walmart, no nothing, and now or whatever, that's insane even more. Even when I was in high school, we used to come over here, and actually a cruising law was put into effect because a lot of people in high school would come over here and we'd just drive up and down the downtown business area, but now there's no cruising. I'm assuming that law is still in effect.
We just cruised it.
We did just cruise it. But I said, this place is insane, and it's a Wednesday afternoon, and it's packed down there. They do have now, you only used to be really obviously busy here in the summer, but now because of all of the indoor water parks and motels that have been put in this area being built up, it is year-round craziness. That's why we can tell you the insider secrets of where to go and what to avoid. And I would say avoid downtown Dells.
It's old stomping ground. I wonder if there's any ex-boyfriends around here.
Oh my gosh. All right. So Joel just made a rookie's mistake coming to Moosejaw. He actually started looking at the menu. I'm like, hello, we don't even need to look at the menu because we're having the barbecue pizza.
No soup for you.
Nope. This is what you're getting.
No choice for Joel, I guess.
He's had the pizza here before, so it's great. I'm feeling a little horny.
Just my luck. It is official. That was incorrect. The barbecue pizza sucks. I'm just kidding. That was right. The barbecue pizza was 2 thumbs up. It was great. Definitely have it again.
Good morning. Today's a travel day.
Yeah, I gotta love those.
Yeah. But we enjoyed our time here in the Dells, and we hope we were able to show you some of the hidden gems and places that you should actually go and see and avoid the tourist traps.
Yeah, there's plenty to do outside of the tourist section, and Maya even got to go along on a trip.
Yeah, we did take her hiking to one of the state parks. There's about 3 or 4 right in the immediate area of the Dells, and Maya did get to go hiking with us one day on one of the ones that was shorter and one of the less popular ones.
And she really enjoyed it.
What do you think?
I think this is pretty cool. Like you say, a kind of rainforest feel on one side and rocks and cliffs on the other. Nice narrow trail that Maya's really loving to run up and down. There's nobody else here, so we do have her off leash. But she's staying close.
There are also bathrooms here, nice picnic shelter as well. It's a small state park here, but super nice.
Yeah, worth a stop if you're in the area, especially if you already have the annual pass. It's pretty nice.
What did you think, Maya?
Maya, what did you think?
It's Maya approved.
Maya approved.
Like we said, we hope we were able to show you some fun things to do in the area that don't involve the tourist traps. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified when our next video is out.
Leave a comment below and where is the worst tourist trap you've been to?
Is it Wisconsin Dells? Because it is for us.
Yes, for sure.
But thank you guys for watching. This is where we're going to leave you in this video, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks for coming along on our journey to be chasing our sunshine. Remember, life is about moments and not things, and you can always create your own sunshine and find us chasing it in our RV.